Be really lovely. Now, we're a bit behind the...
I designed it, you know.
I know, it's lovely. It's very functional.
What?
Very functional.
Functional is the word.
Yes, that's what we're looking for. There, that's a bit better. We're a bit, that good? I'll go over this way. I'm going to put this back right now.
You're like a nurse.
I know.
Nurses do that.
It's not actually like a nurse, it's so remember. Here we go.
Does that thing stay on your arm, or do you need to strap it on?
No, it stays on with just the two wee straps.
Oh.
And the only time it came off was last night when I was in bed. Because I obviously rolled about so much and caused trouble. Look, here we are.
It would be possible to put vet wrap on it.
I know.
We got cases of vet wrap in there.
Oh, we do. We do, we do, we do.
You
So-
turn left at the toilet.
What, is it under the desk? By the, oh goodness.
Yeah.
We're just, we're putting the world to rights. We put new batteries in the oxygen meter and new batteries, even more importantly, in the television remote control.
Wonderful.
So, the world is going in the right direction now.
I hope.
Yes, no nonsense.
I haven't watched the news in days because it wouldn't give me zeros.
It might not be a bad thing.
I know. I know.
So I think, unfortunately, and I'm on the rolly chair today instead of the wheelchair. Because
I had it all organized to have those things on rollers, and I lost the rollers.
now that will turn up as well.
You know? Eventually we'll find it.
Because every time I sit in the wheelchair...
Registry of Motor Vehicles. That's
Whoa.
Janine. Oh, God. This is Janine, whoever that
Excellent.
is. Network for Good. Equine Rescue Network. We're going to open that one.
Okay. That's a mosaic one, is it not? No, that's
No.
Facebook.
This is just plain straight money from MM for
Thank you.
whatever it is. And it is $65.
Ooh, that was kind.
One or two? Seems to be there were two left. No, two pieces of paper.
Excellent. I shall give that to Janine.
Okay, so I'm going to give that to you.
Thank you
and
very much.
it'll go away. And this is the American Red Cross, which I'm sorry to say I'm not going to do anything about. Land Exit Solutions
That
in
sounds like
Tennessee.
sounds like an ad.
That's Janine.
Oh, that's Janine. Yeah. We'll not do anything with that. We'll put these here, and then we're going to attempt swap you. We're going to attempt the boxes. Here we
That
go.
was some
Ooh.
kind of good dessert too last night.
Did you like that?
Oh,
Do you know what
when
that?
they brought it in here, I thought, well, I'll just take a front little tiny corner, and I ate that, and then I ate the whole thing. Oh, that was
Well, you know what? It's got sugar. It's got cream.
Sugar and-
healthy berries.
berry.
Yeah, balances it all out.
Well, you know, it's
And eggs.
Egg.
Oh,
egg white.
eggs. Yes.
Egg white.
Perfect.
Not yolk. Egg white, right?
And that's a dessert from Australia.
I love it. Okay, us upside down. Laura, you're on.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, look!
Look at, we have laundry day. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Dogs, what do you say? They're like, yeah, clean
Yeah.
fluffies.
Yeah,
Who's going to clean them? That'll be us.
it's all yours.
Excellent. I shall just slide
You're
this
going to
one
fold
over
it
here.
up, you're going to carry it all wobbly.
I'm just going to slide it. There we go. Now, I think we'll slide this one over and do it in the ground.
This
This is a
one?
big, heavy,
This
chewy one.
one's going to be trouble.
Now, this one, it just says Crazy Acres, Crazy Acres.
What does it say?
Crazy Acres Farm, CARLENE White. Oh, Sam Keys. Sam Keys.
Thank you, who? It doesn't say who?
Sam Keys.
Fancy?
Sam Keys.
Oh, Sam Keys.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I know Sam Keys.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, that's the biggest box.
Oh,
Look at the size of that box.
that's a big box.
Look at the size of that box, Jimmy. He's like, woohoo!
You know, that thing's almost empty.
Well, that's good. We can fill it up later.
Yes, because I had to feed them because Carly was late, and boy, were they upset about
Were they
it yesterday.
desperate?
Oh, terrible.
Thank you. So that's, can we say it's those? Bones.
Bones going there.
Bones going there. And look for your donkeys going
Yep.
round and apple snaps. Thank you. Essential for donkeys in forward motion.
Right, right.
Yes.
I hope you're working on that project.
Yes.
I was so impressed with Pockets.
Oh,
Oh
isn't
my
she doing
God.
splendidly?
Trotting right along, big as life. Come on, guys.
Well, until she saw that mountain sheep. She
I
was
didn't
like,
see that.
hang on a minute.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, that is the most wonderful environment for that big girl.
Yep.
Stretch her legs.
Yep.
She apparently has a whole load of little mini donkeys that just idolise her. And so she's going to be in her element, that lady, which is super. Can't ask for a better home for her.
Well,
I
I
don't
spent a
think.
fortune training her, too.
Yeah.
She knows yes and no, and she knows to go pick up something,
Mm-hmm.
and to pull a saddle off her back.
Yes,
She knows to do that.
we know that.
A couple things like that.
And now she's going to be a potential race winner in the burro racing world.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she does a Spanish walk.
Uh-huh.
I think only with one leg, but
Oh,
close.
right. Okay. She just looks like she's hit her stride up there.
She hit her stride.
It looks lovely. And I'm sure if they come back down, they'll bring her with them.
Ah,
So that's absolutely perfect. And we've got a few nice donkeys. Those gelding donkeys that came in just a little while ago, they look like they could be quite nice.
I want a flight of stairs.
Yeah.
I want to see Doggy come up here and in here.
Yep. You've got a small one then.
Yeah, well, Mary was in here.
Was she a mammoth?
Oh,
Mary?
yeah.
She was, wasn't she?
She was a big mammoth.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she got in here. She opened the closets.
Yeah.
That was a bad thing.
We've got that on Meredith. You know the one that's Pockets coloured that everyone mistakes for Pockets. Arthur. He's lovely. He's a nice donkey. You know.
He's a boy one.
I know Janine loves him.
Well, I know, but is he going to stay a boy?
No, he's not.
Well, yeah, that's what we got to do.
Yeah. He's a nice donkey.
Because I like nice donkeys. They're nice. They're very nice.
Yeah.
They're a lot nicer than people.
Yeah.
I like donkeys.
Although I
I've
will
had it with people.
Well, I will tell you, I've come through a few little stinkers in our time, but yeah. So that's it. So
I have not really had a stinker donkey, have I?
Yes, you have. You're that Jack that chased you into the manure heap.
Well, yeah, we got rid of him quick.
Yes. Yes.
That's a Jack.
Yes.
My other Jack was my most reliable.
Mm-hmm. Just it doesn't matter, does it? Just depends on the personality. We've got
Well,
some
yeah, see, he was wild. The other one,
feral.
yeah. And the one that I had, my lead donkey was bottle fed. I mean, he was
Oh, right.
hand fed.
Yeah. Well, we've got a bit of excitement on Meredith.
What happened?
Well, Janine, she's going to be taking one of the horses for training. You know, she and Wallace train the horses so that they get a better home. One of the horses that we've had just sitting quietly there for a number of months. She's going to take her down to Aiken to continue training because the weather's better. So Wallace went on her today, and Janine's looking at her, and she said to Wallace, "I think that horse is pregnant." Now, you know Janine and her reliability levels with pregnancy. So Dr. Parrott's going to come out on Monday and check her out because it kind of puts plans off. For,
Yes, it certainly would.
And we reckon if she is pregnant, she'll be a spring baby.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, because we've had her for about 7 months. And we don't have any gelding horses. And she hasn't been in with any of the Jack donkeys. No, she hasn't been in with any of the Jack donkeys. So she's, yeah. So
What kind of horse is she?
she's actually a Dutch harness horse.
Oh, jeez.
And she's a very calm Dutch harness horse. Because you know how we all said to Janine, no more Dutch harness horses, because Chester is a Dutch harness horse. And Bixby is a Dutch harness horse, and we have had super fun getting them calm enough to go forward. So every time we go to auction, Janine says to me, no more mules. And I say, well, no more Dutch harness horses. And inevitably,
you have a mule and a horse.
we have a mule and a Dutch harness horse, but hey. So we're practicing restraint at the moment. So that would be interesting if she is, but she was the one that was next in the... She's done all her decompressing, got back up to a good weight and some, and so... That
probably bred to a pony or something weird.
I know, exactly. Oh, because she was in the kill pen, so she'll have been in there and we'll be like, oh God, what's this? Otherwise we'll have got a mule.
Well,
I like mules.
It could be worse.
No, it can't be worse than
a
a mule.
Dutch harness mule, that'd be all right.
That would be interesting. So we'll find out on Monday whether or not it looks like she is.
No, you won't find out Monday.
We'll get a rough idea.
You've got a rough idea on Monday.
And
why we do that, I don't know. Because if you wait long enough, you'll find out.
I know, but I think because Janine she would transport her down to Aiken and not bring her back. But I think, because she'll come back and forward during the winter. But she'll not bother taking her down. She'd rather she stayed here and wasn't moving. Right, so that'll be fun.
Okay.
So all these wonderful plans that we had with this horse goes here and that one goes there. Yeah, forget that. That's why we don't plan ahead.
She knows her horses.
She does.
I have to take her word for it.
Yes. And the nice thing about this one's called Brandy. And the nice one about this horse is that she's actually quite a nice horse. She's quite sane and sensible.
Good.
Which is good for a Dutch harness. And everybody's fond of her, so that's even better. So we like that. And the 4 goats, our four horned goats.
Yes.
They have gone to our lovely sanctuary barn relationship in North Andover.
Oh, good.
For a while, till we get ourselves totally goat proof, because those goats can get out of anything.
Well, it can't happen because it's going to hurt the whole bunch.
I know.
Yes, so we have to do something with them.
Yes. So they're over there for a while, because they have chain link fencing.
Oh, good.
Yes, because we think they've been commando crawling under the gates on Meredith, which I wouldn't really actually put past the little stinkers.
Doesn't matter, they're out.
No, and they're so happy to see it. When you drive on there and they come and you think, oh, what a beautiful country scene. All the animals are grazing, they put their head up, they're all excited to see you. And then trot-trotting round the side of the barn, up the path, come the goats like, we're here! I'm like, oh, God. They're stinkers. So, anyway, they're going, respite care. That's where they're going. How was your meal yesterday?
Excellent. Super.
It was quite the extravaganza getting there, though, wasn't it?
It was.
Turkeys that
you worked damn hard.
Yeah, turkeys that don't want to cook on schedule.
Well, it's made me want to play with a sous vide.
Did you like the sous vide?
I do, but you know what I'd like to try? You know how you're supposed to put stuffing in the turkey? Mm-hmm. I want to put turkey in a great wad of stuffing and put it in the sous vide.
And see how that works. Ooh, you could put turkey in the middle.
Yeah.
Stuffing around the outside, and then bacon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, stuff like that.
That could be tasty.
Yeah.
And the funny thing with that turkey breast, because I boned it myself, and then switched it around so it was equal thickness, that cooked so much quicker.
Oh, yeah.
And really reliably.
Reliably is the word.
And the good thing is, none of us have gastroenteritis.
Isn't that wonderful?
That's what I always worry about the day after Thanksgiving. Goodness. So yes, it was super. And we had a pie, and we had all that fruit.
The fruit was good.
And the pies, lovely.
And then I got into that meringue.
That's a pavlova.
That was lovely.
Pavlova. Yeah, that's what my children all eat. That's the only reason they come and see me.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's very sugary.
It's very sugary. Now, apparently, and I think this, does Wanda know that she is one of the 4 fastest breeds of dog? Wanda actually thinks she is the fastest breed of dog, but don't worry about that. Because I think in the dog show yesterday, I think that they were timing dogs and did it do, 28 miles per hour? The fastest dog was 28 miles per hour.
Wow.
But Olaf was saying yesterday that he has one of those fancy apps that can tell you how fast you're going. And I think he met his personal record of 27 miles per hour on Mowgli on the hunt field.
I see. Who's Mowgli? Where did he come from?
He was one of ours.
Is he?
He's the big black one with the white
nice
blades.
looking horse.
Yeah, he was a lovely looking horse. He was the one that came in and he was a roarer.
Oh.
And remember we had the operation,
yeah.
and we got a shock. There was somebody coming down to adopt one of our mini horses, and Janine came in and she went, "Do you know where Mowgli is?" I'm like, "Yes, he's there." And she's like, "No, somebody put him out in the paddock. Wasn't me. Somebody put him out, and he was in recovery. You know how you can't let them move." So we brought him in, and fortunately he hadn't displaced any stitches, which was lucky. And he is super, that horse.
Yeah.
27 miles an hour, not bad.
No.
So, and he's a nice boy. He is also a Dutch harness horse.
Oh, really?
Yes. Strangely enough. Yes. Oh, did you like the bread sauce?
No.
No. It's a very acquired taste.
I couldn't taste anything.
It's very clovey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. Well, there was so little of it in the pot that I didn't take a whole big bunch either. But
No.
I wasn't getting too.
It's also very globular. It's been sticky.
Yeah. I wasn't getting on with it too well.
No. It's, and yes, somebody said yesterday that in the dog show that it was a very large Harrow Great Dane that won best of class.
Yeah.
It was beautiful looking. It was a Larky style one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, really lovely. So the dessert name is pavlova. It's an Australian dessert because we're so intercontinental us here.
Right. Right.
Oh dear. Oh yes, this. Do you know this elbow pad? This Carlene very kindly found this for me.
You know what it's called?
What?
A heel bow.
A heel bow. Yeah, it's absolutely superb.
Yeah, it is. It has a good thing.
It is, and it's nice and cozy as well.
Yeah.
Very cozy. They say if Bentley had been in that dog show, he would have won it.
There you go. Bentley was a good-looking dog.
He was. And he said that it was the biggest. The announcer said that it was the biggest Dane they'd seen.
Bentley wasn't that big though.
No, he's quite big, isn't he, Larky?
He's good size.
Mind you, Carl has the most enormous paws, and he's not an enormous dog.
No.
Big feet though.
Yeah. Olaf said it was the first time he had Thanksgiving dinner in a dog bed.
There's a first for everything.
That's true.
Yes. Can't think of a better place to have it.
I know.
Yes, we're still all eating leftovers, different times of the day.
No, I'm not.
You're not. You out of leftovers?
I'm out of it because Jean came home with some absolutely wonderful seafood stew
Where did you get that?
in the center of Topsfield. It was good. I ate the whole thing
From Topsfield.
in that little breakfast joint behind
The bagel bin.
No. Next to the hardware store.
That's the bagel bin.
Is it bagel bin?
The one that's, you know, when you drive in, it's along the road. It curves is in one corner, and it's
That's
down the
correct.
other end.
They're at the other end, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
I didn't know it was a bagel thing.
Oh.
It's a breakfast. They have fried egg sandwiches.
Oh, I know. And you know, Janine told me yesterday. She said when Judy and I bumped into Nick, and I'm like, oh, where did you see Nick? Oh, we were all having breakfast. I'm like, is that what he does? He's taking the children to school, and obviously going to the bagel bin. I'm like, right, see, you can't make a move here without being found out.
That's true.
And we didn't even get mango smoothies out of it, because that's where you get the good mango smoothies.
Mm.
So, the Donkey Derby, which was the burro race this year, this lady Tiggy is asking if we'll be having another one next year.
Yeah.
And I think we were so excited about it, and it was such good fun that it would be worth it.
Yeah. I'd like to try and get it in Cambridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
You gotta organize it early. You gotta go and start talking to people.
Yeah. And getting parking,
Yeah.
because we need parking. And the other thing we're going to do with the donkeys is we're also going to start a veterans donkey, a burro race. So
Well, that'd be fun.
Yep. So the thinking behind that is the veterans will select a donkey over the winter, will help maintain the donkey, work with the donkey, and in springtime they're going to go out and run round in training,
Yeah.
so that we actually might have fit-looking donkeys instead of ones whose stomachs swing from side to side, Jasper, naming no names. So I actually think, if you think, they could do like meets on weekends. You know, everybody goes to Bradley Palmer and does, because everybody has these things on their phone where they can see a route.
Yeah.
So they can take their donkey and they can compete, so they can have a competition to do that. Keeps our donkeys happy.
Yeah.
Fits in beautifully with the veterans programme and the sanctuary, so sounds like a win-win. But we were hoping to do the actual burro race again,
Yes.
because it was good fun. Gabby and Delight are going to stay at Goldy's farm at the moment, because what happened, we had a home for them with Susanna.
Oh, really?
And then Susanna went back and they were discussing where they were going to go and who was going to be kept where. And they decided that it was actually better taking in 2 donkeys as opposed to the too many horses.
Oh, yeah.
So Jasper and Terence are going to go to Susanna once she's got her paddock. And that will be a lovely setup because she has another 2 of our animals.
She's yeah.
And she's got a beautiful farm.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry about it, Susanna.
No, so we're not worried. So no, we're absolutely delighted that they will go down there and have a lovely life. And also, we see them because they're just down the road.
Yeah.
So that will be super. My arm is getting its stitches out. Not yet. I have to go to urgent care.
That's awfully soon, isn't it?
10 days? It's supposed to be
That's a
yesterday.
haul.
I know. Well, the stitches, it's dissolvable. The 2 layers inside are dissolvable. So it's just the wee ones on the top.
Yeah. I think I'd...
Yeah, I'm not in a rush.
Yeah, I would not be in a rush. It's awkward when they come apart.
Yeah, and it's in that very bendy spot.
Yeah.
So I've got it in the back of my mind, and I just have to select an urgent care to go to, and then we'll do that. So I think the pie was the pumpkin. Yeah, so this is funny because I looked at, because you said that you liked brown meat turkey, and I looked into Sue's being jointed turkey, and they said it's not very good at all because the fibres in the meat don't ever seem to get that lovely tender way that the breast, etc. does.
You know why? Because on the breast meat, you cut it across the grain.
Yeah.
With the dark meat,
It's
different.
yeah. So
but if you carve it differently, it's
I
fine.
might, yeah, you could go across the way.
Yeah.
So so yes, it would have taken 8 hours because this lady was looking at sous vide turkey thighs. It would have taken 8 hours, and roasting it took 60. But I think because of the higher fat content in the thighs, I think they roast beautifully in a conventional oven.
Yeah.
You know, it's the turkey you always worry about drying out.
Well, yeah, but see, I was thinking all that fat from the thighs would go into the stuffing.
Yes.
What?
It's all about the
I'll
stuffing.
let you know how I
really.
make out.
Put the bacon, fatty bacon. That'll
Yeah.
be good. Be tasty. Oh my gosh, so the fastest dog is 45 miles per hour for greyhounds.
Yeah.
Yes. Try catching one of those then.
Well, it's those sight hounds,
Yes.
all of them.
Yes. Yeah. Jack Russells are 38 miles per hour. I can imagine that. No, and that is, Nancy's saying the sous vide doesn't look as appetizing because it just cooks, it doesn't brown.
Yeah.
Which is where gravy comes in.
Yeah.
It is. It's just you know, it's a different way of thinking about it, but it's good. When did I come to ERN? I came to ERN as a donkey runner. Me, yep. And Jasper and I were donkey running partners. He doesn't run, and neither do I. And I realised that running wasn't going to be our thing, so we went up and down Hill Street and all the hills in Meredith. We just went up and down because I reckoned that used the same amount of energy and muscle. And so I did that and then I moved on to mucking because that was far more satisfying than fighting with Jasper.
I see.
Jasper and I used to have a super time in the cold and wet weather, having a discussion about whether or not we'd go. So that's how I started. Carson the Dane, who's the one that won, weighs 185 pounds. That's round about
It's the same size as Larky.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you can. The meat that you take out of a sous vide, do you ever bother to brown it?
What's this?
You can. You know when you take it out and it looks a bit pathetic.
Yeah.
You can just brown it, flash fry it, and it looks a bit more appetizing. It tastes good though.
Yeah.
It does indeed. Oh look, I think I've done all the questions. That's a miracle. It's only 5:29.
Oh, goody. Okay.
Go me. So.
Okay.
Well, I hope you all had a super Thanksgiving yesterday, and that everybody had we had quite a frenetic day, didn't we? It just kept going.
Yeah.
Nothing was slow, but
right.
it's nice to spend time. One other question: is the lady they're asking how are you feeling, and if the physical therapy nurse comes to see you?
I have a physical therapy nurse who came once. And she left me that piece of paper.
Oh.
That says I'm supposed to stand up and,
Right.
which I haven't done yet. And she's coming back to check and see if I do it.
Jolly good.
And you can't cheat on that.
Well, no.
At any rate, I have a few problems to work on.
But you've got about another 2 weeks to go, they say.
I know, but the breathing is giving me a hard time.
Yes.
At any rate, okay.
Okie dokie. So thank you so very much for joining us, and I'm watching your feet, and have a good weekend.